بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة على محمد وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين وأصحابه القر الميامين وعلى كل شريف على وجه الأرض إن وجد. We are living with different people, with different minds, but most of us, if you are living in the town or village or city, especially in your country or in your place, most of them talking same, he's Arabic, But when I want to say it, I sitting with 3-4 brothers, he talking, against, for something, which is each one he has something he tell in his heart, in his chest. Okay? One of them, he fight with his mother, and other to compensate. Your mother, you are like me more than you like my brother more than me. He's teenager, And then I find one of them, he's crying. Tears came into his face, crying. So, okay. I said, what happened to you? Why you fight? I said, it's mother, and anyway, it's mother. Do something for you. It's good, It treats you. It's good. That guy is the one you fight it for it, okay? That guy is always in the hospital because he has cancer, he has sickler, okay? And then, the third one or fourth one, and then when he crying, he tell me, he said like me, I visit my auntie house, and then I find his father. We are sitting in their visitor room, and then he tell. Big nose, he mentioned to me, and then he go out, and then let me, like this. It's difficult. It's coming to my heart, I cannot say anything because I'm visitor. And then I go with his son, visit somewhere, Duania or something, Duania. I mean he read something, for guys, like room in or visit or something, I don't know what to call that. Anyway, then he said his mother called that guys by phone and then asked about coronavirus. Okay, I think he got it that guys, I don't know exactly what's happened there. Anyway, and then he said, I heard his mother. He said, oh, the virus coming to you, another big nose. He's not the other big nose. He said the big nose is not come to them. He's not he didn't have virus corona. He said no. He said, oh my son, you are a virus. And then he said to himself, this is my auntie. How he tell like that? He should not tell like this. He should raise his hand to the God, okay, to avoid that virus from them. But for me, to avoid that virus from all the world. Still, the mind is used like that. And then I tell him, come on, ya Sheikh, leave it this one in your back, forget it. You are living with Arab, I mean, I said all about Arab, I mentioned some of them, Still the mind dirty. Okay. He has money or something, even rich, sometimes he is dirty, that dirty mind, You should not tell that friend of the visitor to feel shame for that boys or guys, okay, or whatever. I think this guy, your brother's son, I'm talking about the auntie, you should respect it, you should like what you like to your son, But what I said, this is Arab, When I remember, it was with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wa he gave headache to Prophet Muhammad, He told him to go to the right and then he go to left, He told him there is God in the skies. Don't believe this is stone. And then still he believed that stone. If you want to know that story exactly, you can watch the movie of Yusuf Zif, which is Yusuf alayhi salam. If nobody knows about that, you can look at that film that movie, and then you will see how that people, pray for stone. Let's say about talking about Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. When Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib, he walking in the desert. That desert, there's mountain, there's tree, something, and then he got samples from that place, either from mountain or somewhere. I don't know exactly. And then he take it by his hand, and then he told him, if you want, okay, to made it from this thing, from this samples, نورا يضيء به العالم. This mean electric. He can do something, and it's coming. Uranium now, And then he go another place, and then he told them, if you want, we can digging in the ground, and then we take it from that ground oil. But he said, شيء يشبه الزيت. He said something liquid like oils. It's petrols, And then before he died, he told them, okay, سألوني عن طرق السماوات لا أعلم بها من طرق الأرض. He said, ask me about how fly to the skies. I can tell you more than earth. But that people hard-headed, Stop it. It's difficult for them, but he knows that times there is al-buraq, animals like horse, but there is wing, and then raining fly to the sky by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. سبحان الذي أسرى بعبده ليلا من مسجد الحرام إلى المسجد الأقصى. I'm not professional for the Quran. I'm not always reading Quran, Maybe it's not coming very well, I should read always. Look, this is haram, It's headache, especially people living in a small town or city. If you are visits, everywhere, and then you work with many nationality, many religions, it's better open minds. Not these people hard-headed, Good luck for all of you. Bye-bye.